Namaste, beloveds. This is Mother with Wisdom. This is a, how can I say, a long-awaited reception. My spiritual ability to receive deeper, higher information, spiritual information, ancestral information, because I am no longer so blocked with my own feelings, with my own thoughts, with my own ideas that were programmed and conditioned by this system, this man's world, this man's system, with its own predatory agenda for demeaning me, lessening me, taking away my spiritual presence. And when I say my spiritual presence, I mean the divine feminine presence, regulating her to the shadows, regulating her to being dark and just outside of the realm of spiritual unconditional love and attainment and connection and relationship with. In other words, beloveds, this is coming from millennia ago. This is old, ancient knowledge that I'm getting ready to share. This is what civilizations and indigenous ones, my relatives, my people of my spiritual tribe, were destroyed for, were eradicated for, tried to anyway. So take note and understand why I say it's serious. It's serious because you are a spiritual being who has forgotten your spirituality. All you know, all you connect with, all you are conditioned by, all you relate to is your human thoughts and feelings and your body. Spirit is something outside of you that you have to seek, that you are deemed a sinner, that you are deemed unworthy of, that you are, unless you pay a fee or pay a cost to save you from hell, hellfire, purgatory. It's a fraternity club established long ago by beings who reject the final outcome, but who cannot control that outcome. No matter how many millennia have passed, when certain things are, when spiritual laws are spoken and are put into place, you can try to 3-card Monty, magician, sleight of hand, sleight of word, get rid of, eradicate languages, eradicate peoples, eradicate societies, commit genocide, take away languages, break the spirit of the children. Who does that? break the spirit of the children in order to profit. Again, I'm not my feelings. I am not my thoughts. So let me move them aside. And let spirit speak. Because feelings and thoughts always want to drive. And you have to be very vigilant and very stern with them. They are like little children. They'll take over. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Your thoughts and your feelings, oh yeah. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Several. And several years and several lifetimes for you to be able to pull them back and realign them with your spirit and let them know their place. Secondary, not first. They are second-born, not firstborn. One of the things Mama really wanted me to focus on, and what I'm going to entitle this video, is spiritual legacy of metamorphosis. Spiritual legacy of metamorphosis. And Mama wants me to make it very plain that we are earth children. We are children of the earth. The earth is our mother. From dust we came, from dust we will return. We need to pay very close attention to that, and we need to get back to that way of knowing ourselves and knowing how to engage with each other and knowing how to bring about abundance for all, because all are Earth Mother's children. From the animals to the plants to the humans to the insects, to what is seen and what is unseen, the elements and the elementals, all are Earth Mother's children. And we are all family. If you've been following my Facebook lately, you'll notice that the hashtag, it's a family affair. That's what it means. That's what it means, regardless of where your mind and your thoughts take you. Okay? And I hope I'm not trying to be dogmatic. I'm not trying to be forceful. The message is important. Your spiritual senses have been dulled. You have been poisoned by your thoughts and by your feelings and by your identity with your body. Body. Mm-hmm. As children of the earth, we dig up relics, we dig up fossils. We are so curious about ancient civilizations and what happened then and what's happening now and who this was and how they came to reign and what they did and how to imitate that, and they were a leader and they were this and they were that, and then the manifesto where everything changes. Jesus wasn't a Christian, beloveds. That's a label that you give him. He didn't identify, he did not self-identify as a Christian. Do you find it in the Bible one time where Jesus says, I am a Christian? That's not who he identified himself as. And that's why in the scriptures you will read that many will come to him and say, Lord, Lord, I did this in your name. I did that in your name. As a Christian, I conquered these people, these heathens. As a Christian, I took their children from them to teach them your ways. As a Christian, I did this and I did that in your name. And what does the Bible say? He will say, get away from me, you workers of lawlessness. I do not know you. How plain do you need it? Stop lumping everybody in the same category. People can call themselves what they want to call themselves. Jeffrey Dahmer can call himself a Christian. Manson, Charlie, can call himself a Christian. That don't make him one. To be Christian, to be truly Christian, is to be comfortable with your Christ consciousness. It is a spiritual awareness of universal laws. It is being conscious of the divine nature of living on earth as a spiritual human being. It is being conscious of everything that can influence you. Entities, people, conditions, situations, thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about those. Losing yourself or rejecting or refusing yourself to be the second born, to be the less than, instead of the spirit with unlimited potential, a vastness that is unknown, that is forever expanding itself with itself. Identifying with that, being one with that knowledge, living in that knowledge, being in that knowledge, being that way, being spiritual, being a spirit being incarnated in flesh. You don't let your flesh lead you. You don't let your thoughts lead you. Your thoughts is like the matrix system, beloveds. It's not real. It seems real, but it's not. And that is why the earth always comes to destruction. Or she always has to restart. She always has to take us back to ground zero because we didn't get it. Or we got over our skis, so to speak, and got to thinking and experimenting and thinking we were more intelligent than the Creator, and that our timing of what we want, instant gratification, is more important than patience for development and spiritual growth. We get impatient. And in our impatience, we get angry. What does that remind you of? A 2-year-old having a tantrum. Because why? It can't have its way. What is its way? Immediate satisfaction and gratification of whatever